Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.
And he's beaten it.
Cross. Dini had a bonus. Good evening. Welcome to Sky Blue Fans TV. Milesy here. I'm in the hot seat tonight. Yes. Oh, it's been one hell of a week. I'm a year older. Oh, not good. Not good. About ready to retire, to be honest. Doug King's been seen in Paris, which we've got a little photo in a bit. He's on his jollies. Will King's been messaging me this week as well, which has been nice, having a little chat with old Will. And we've got loads coming up on our show this evening. We have Ken and Claudio joining us in a minute, but we're going to be talking about tonight our first game of the season, a little bit later than normal. It's a week behind, I think, because of the old Euros. So that's starting a week later. And we've got our top 6 and we've got our bottom 3 and we've got our starting 11 as well coming up for you. Who we think should start this Saturday, let us know. We've also got Spot the Ball. Should we get that on the screen? Let the boys have a little look in the background, see if they can pick a ball there out of there. So this is a picture against Everton. This was supposed to be here last week, and it just didn't upload for some reason. So there's Spot the Ball. Get your guesses in. I'll probably put 2 numbers the same in there somewhere. I hope I haven't. Someone will pick it up anyway if they do see it. But where's the ball? Come on, you can see. There's Spot. It's not that one by the line, by the way. There is a ball you can see visibly. That's not the ball. And there's one far side of the pitch as well. That's not the ball. There is one under one of those red dots. So get your guesses in. One of the guys will be writing down who's got their guesses in as well for us. So let's get the show on the go then. Let's get the boys in, shall we? Victoria's away tonight. I think she's on her jollies. Judith Chalmers, she's off. She's gone jollying about again. I think she's off to see Tom Grennan down in London. Lucky bugger. Right. Good evening, Ken.
Good evening.
What were you just reading?
No, I was just writing down a couple of things on my notes.
Oh, okay. You all right?
Yeah, fine. Thank you. Yes. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I see you've been investing more money into the club. Bought the old training gear there, I see.
I have, yeah, but I've splashed out on a couple of items in the club shop. They must have made a fortune the last couple of weeks, really, because I mean they've sold out of tops again. They've only got small sizes available now, I believe.
Wow!
So after all that, so I managed to get a couple of training bits before they all went, basically.
Yeah, I like the training shorts, but I'm not paying 40 quid for a pair of shorts.
No,
very nice. I'll get them for Jamaica, but I'm not paying 40 quid. But I did get the sleeveless vest of the white one for my birthday. I got it off Will. The sleeveless one, which I'm well chuffed. So,
that's nice. But I've got one of them as well. It's nice because they didn't do them before, did they?
No, we did them when we had Puma all those years ago. But I've still got those in the loft. But I thought it'd be nice to wear that white one around the pool in Jamaica. And
yeah.
Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? Oh, he's back. What happened there? You vanished.
Yeah.
But yeah, lovely training gear in the shop, and I bought the home shirt actually at the weekend because we bought in a Sante. Right?
He said you weren't get it.
I know, but I thought I'd better give him some more money because I want some more signings, so I bought it. Right, let's get Claudio in. Good evening, Claudio.
Good evening. The thought of you pair in sleeveless vests is frightening.
Not when I've got a suntan, it ain't.
Oh, no. Well, you got your guns out. Oh,
no,
dear.
I got a suntan, mate, round the pool in Jamaica drinking cocktails. Have it.
Is it string vest with your nipples sticking through?
No, I am getting one of those, though, for the crack.
Oh, no.
So we've got our Stoke fan joining us later. Claudio will be asking him a few questions for us. And also, we have this out, don't we? It was out today. Claudio's and Jim Brown's Coventry City History podcast, 106 Years of Highfield Road. So get that on Spotify. It will be available video link tomorrow night on here on Sky Blue Fans TV on YouTube. And please don't forget to like and subscribe on their history podcast on Spotify. But also, most importantly, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sky Blue Fans TV. Please, watching, please subscribe. Be absolutely amazing to get those numbers going through. But that's a good history podcast, is it, Claudio?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We've even got some photographs as well that we've got if you watch on YouTube, which obviously on Spotify, we on the podcast we describe the photo. As it's pointless putting a photo up, but that was good. It was good. I mean, Ken remembers every one of those 106 years.
Yeah.
Not quite all of them.
But yeah, I will have a listen. I'm going to put it on tomorrow at work in the morning, so we'll be pressing away and listening to that in the background. So looking forward to that. We also, don't forget, we had Player of the Season competition to win this season's shirt. Ken, the winner was?
The winner was Kerry Blackerby from Bedworth, and there she is. I dropped the shirt off to her a few days ago, and now she's delighted to have it. And yeah, so there we go.
She could have smiled.
I did tell her to smile.
See, we do give prizes away. We're not just saying it. We do give prizes away. And we did have another shirt to give away from our live forum at the Engine. Please stay tuned in the next couple of weeks for our next live forum out on the road. We will be coming to Coventry next time. So we will be finding a pub in Coventry. Right, spot the ball then, guys, before we talk about Saturday. Give us a guess.
Oh.
7.
7. Okay. I've even forgot which one it is, actually.
22.
22. Okay. So get your guesses in tonight, guys. Get your guesses in there. And have a little pop at the old spot the ball. Yes, spot the ball is back. Brilliant stuff.
You could win yourself a Sky Blue Fans TV mug. Great.
A mug. Oh yes, gotta have a Sky Blue Fans TV mug.
Yeah.
Right, before we get into Saturday, then should we get some comments up, Claudio?
Oh, we definitely can. All right, bear with. Here they come. Got loads in already. I won't read the guesses out, but right, we've got GLB boxing. Evening all. Can't wait for Saturday.
No, we can't either. Buzzing.
Wayne Bourne. Evening all. Bring on Saturday. Sam Hayworth. Good evening, fellow Sky Blue Army. Yes, I'm looking forward to this season now. Ascov 87. Miles must best be on tonight. You part-timer. James Hollyoak. Evening all.
Evening.
And Ascov 87 is all excited for Saturday.
Yeah.
And he then said, hey, he's back.
Yes. Thanks, Ascov 87.
An evening all from Hector.
Evening.
And Craig, Coventry, Wales. Evening, Craig.
Good evening, Craig. I haven't seen Craig for ages. Hopefully he's there Saturday.
Nation Radio Coventry. Good evening, Ken, Miles and Claudio. Evening, everyone. Evening.
Tony.
A hi all from Graham Cockrell. And a good evening from Ralph. Poor old Ralph. Tried to contact me today. And I'm at work. Yeah. He reckons I need to find a proper job. I said, well, I just, unfortunately. Frank Wood, I bought the Sky Blue training top, very nice. I think the training gear, I prefer it to the other stuff, actually.
It is nice training gear. I like the white.
Sky Blue hub. Ken's not the Wi-Fi again.
Because he cut out and cut back in, yeah.
Paul Hughes, evening. Ordered 2 home shirts and an Admiral kit, taken over a week and still no delivery date. Evening, Claudio. Are we ready or do we need a few more sign-ins? We'll come to that.
Couple more, I think. Paul, give them an email, mate. Drop them an email. Go on the shop and drop them an email.
Ground Cockerel, have you seen Second Tier podcast? They believe you'll finish the season. I listened to that today. Yeah,
unbelievable. Them two love us, don't they?
Yeah, they give me false hope. Mick Davenport, evening, folks, and Peter Doolan. I've watched about 10 blogs, and 4 of them have put Coventry finish second. Looks like we're some people's favourites to go up.
Yeah,
and we've got a load of guesses. Nick Lowe's gone for 2-0 Saturday. And the rest are got a message here from Trevor Merriman. Graham, not keen on all these championship predictions of us being in the top 4, rather be under the radar. And the rest of the comments are all predicting our spot the ball.
Brilliant. Now talking about the that podcast, Second Tier podcast, I've watched 2 of his shows now, and in the last couple of weeks, I do watch it, but the last couple he's done, one was about Coventry City, saying about the story, how, you know, it's different to Luton's and it should be spoke about a lot more. But then this week, the 2 guys and his mate is just Mark Robbins mad, absolutely loves Mark Robbins. And even the postman turned up at work this evening to pick up all our post. And we have different postmen each time. And the young lad that turned up today, he goes, he comes every so often. He goes, flipping heck, everyone's after you for going promotion this year, automatics. And I says, me and Will were like, I can't believe it. Everyone's just talking about us. I know a lot of people would like to be under the radar, but this is good. Everyone talking about Coventry City, isn't it? Really? Hey,
well, I think what it does is I think it gives confidence to the team as well. If people start picking you up, you start to believe it. And if you believe the hype and then, you know, produce the goods. I mean, look at Ipswich. Everyone was singing their praises last season, saying they could be the dark horses, and they just carried on. I mean, obviously we can't say we can carry on like we did last season because we petered out towards the end of the season. But I think we're in for a good season. I really do.
Yeah,
I mean,
I quite agree. Yeah, I quite agree. I think we've got a good squad. We're stronger than we were last year in most departments. I probably agree. We probably need at least another 1, possibly 2 players, maybe certainly a defender. Gonna need a little bit of luck, and you need to stay clear of injuries and suspensions, don't you?
Yeah.
Every team needs that. So fingers crossed. I definitely players wise, ability wise, and quality of player. I think we're stronger than we were last year.
I totally agree with both of you. I think we have got to be one of the most exciting lineups in the championship to be looking forward to going to watch. And I think I'm going to be greedy. I think we need 4 or 5 more. I really believe we need 4 or 5 more just to bolster the squad, just in case anyone does get a knock, just in case they have to be out for a few weeks. I think we need another centre back. I think we need another left back because, you know how much I love our players. I love our players, but after watching the 2 friendlies this week or last week, Everton and Werner Bremen on the Saturday, De Silva, I'm afraid, is a no starter for me. Definitely a no starter. He's a sub all day long. He's too small for that part of the pitch. Push him more forwards. Happy days. You can push him more forward because he's a lot smaller. But when we played Preston last year, I think when we played West Brom and he played, they aimed for De Silva because they knew he weren't going to reach it. And you're going to get that again if De Silva starts. Bidwell starts all day long for me. But I believe we need another centre back, another a left back, and I think we need another midfielder and another striker. That's what I think we need. I'm being greedy, but I don't care. I've bought 2 so far, so I deserve 4 new players.
Well, you mentioned Jake Bidwell at left back, and there's a problem straight away because you're putting him ahead of De Silva. Yeah. I think he's got nobody challenging him for that position at the minute, and that's the problem. He gets injured straight away. Our defensive quality has dropped off with De Silva there. He's not a defensive defender. That makes any sense.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah, we need a proper defender if we're going to play with, say, 4 at the back. we do need more players. I mean, Ben Chief.
Yeah.
I mean, there are rumours now. These rumours are far too, with Luton and Southampton and Ipswich. So, he could go to any of those clubs really. Obviously, if he does it, because they can pay him loads of money. So, so we could lose Ben. So we still need about 4 players. And we do need that guy who can really get his foot in. We need somebody in midfield who can really get stuck in and break the play up. Because the attacking players we've got, we need destroyers in the team as well. Else, if you've got nobody to win the ball back, we ain't getting the ball, are we?
No.
Simple as that. Really.
No, I mean the thing is, I mean these rumours about Sheaf. I mean, wow. He ain't going to go to Luton. He ain't going to go sideways, is he? If he's going to go, he's 26. If Southampton and Ipswich are really keen, he's going to go to one of those, isn't he? They're in the Premier League. He ain't going to do an O'Hare and take a sideward step or backward step and go to another Championship club. I can't see it.
If I got the choice of Southampton, Ipswich, or Luton, you definitely go to Southampton or Ipswich, wouldn't you? It's simple.
Yeah. All day long, you definitely would, and it's. I mean, these rumours, they're rumours, and we get information, and we've been told that Doug King ain't going to accept any less than 20 million. Well, fair play to him, because he's definitely worth 20 million pounds all day long.
And I can't see Luton spending 20 million pound on a player.
No,
I mean, they can't.
And who's going to go and want to live in Luton? And who's going to want? I mean, come on, look at the ground. You ain't going to go there. Look at all the transformations that our training grounds had over the last 12 to 18 months. It's just been unbelievable. But I can't see Sheaf going anywhere but the Premier League if they do sell.
But Ross Barkley went there, and now he's got moved to Villa, hasn't he? So it's I mean, Miles, money. That's
money does talk, but
this is it. If you get 20 million, you get 20 million. You take it, don't you?
Oh, exactly.
They only paid 750,000 for him.
Yeah. Well,
if we get 20 million, I don't care where he goes. I'm not bothered. I really don't care.
No,
that's up to him, isn't it?
He's a great player. He knows how to spread the ball about the pitch. He is a quality player, and if he goes on to better things, fair play to him. Really is. But I can't see him going. No. If it is, it's going to be last. If it is, it's going to be last day of the transfer.
And that'd be disappointing, wouldn't it? Because that's happened to us a few times last day. And that's disappointing when it's last day. I'd rather him, if he's going to go, maybe in January. I don't know. But Kivers, I don't think he'll go anywhere. I think he'll still be here.
Yeah, I think he'll still be here. Right. Now, listen, we've got some more comments coming in. We'll get onto them very soon. Just bring up old Spot the Ball again. Here you go. Spot the Ball. There we go. So get your guesses in. Where do you think that ball is? Come on, get your guesses in, guys. Have a little go. There is a little prize up for grabs, and you can message us at the bottom of the screen, and that will get us your details across if you get the answer right tonight. So Ken has gone for number 22. Claudia's gone for 7. So get your guesses in. Now let's get on to Saturday. Team numbers have come out today. The old squad numbers. There we go. Quite a few numbers missing. This is why I think we're going to bring in a couple more players. I'll give you my starting lineup for Saturday, shall I?
Okay.
Right. So this is my starting lineup. No one's going to agree with everyone. We're all going to have our different views. But I'm going for Dobbin. Definite starter for me. Excuse me. Bidwell, Binks, Thomas, and Milan. That's what I think we're going to start at the back. And then across the middle, if Sheaf is fit, I'd play Sheaf, but I don't think he's going to be because he hasn't played any minutes through the friendlies, really. So you've got to be looking at Allen, Eccles, and then Mason Clark is my other one. And then Sakamoto, right? and then I would play Victor Torp, and then Sims up front on his own. That's how I would play it Saturday. Now, you probably won't agree with me, everyone out there, because we all have different opinions. But let's come to you, Claudio.
Right, and I've gone for Dovin in goal, Milan, Thomas, Binks, and Bidwell, the back four. 5 across the middle, Sakamoto and Mason Clark out wide, left and right. Allen and Torp with Rodoni sat in front of them, and Sims up front.
Okay. Rightio. And Ken.
That's exactly the same as I've gone for, Claudio. Exactly the same team.
Oh, and you sat next to me. Where?
No, I was thinking about. I was toying with the fact about Hadji, but I thought no, I'm going to leave Hadji on the bench.
I personally think my team's close, but it'd be Eccles instead of Torp on Saturday. I think it's the Everton team will play on Saturday. The team will start against Everton.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Is there any reasons behind that then, Claudio?
I just Mark Robbins likes Josh Eccles and Jamie Allen, and he's played him before, hasn't he? In games where you expect him to play somebody else, and he's dropped them in. I mean, Josh Eccles, he gets his foot in. It's his distribution at times lets him down, but and Jamie Allen's going box to box. We haven't really got a box to box midfielder with his energy, really. Rodoni is more of a sort of halfway line onwards, isn't he? You know, you want him driving in the top half of the pitch. The two wide players pick themselves, I think.
Yeah.
Mason Clark just looks tremendous, and Sakamoto, wow, he looks like a new signing, doesn't he?
Well, that's why I wouldn't pick any of them ahead of Hadji had to be on the bench, unfortunately, because he's going to be playing out wide, I think, and I can't put him ahead of any of them two at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I think Sims up front on his own. When we played Everton, when he had his back to goal and the ball came into him, he was always looking left and right to see where the overlap was. And he was always trying to spread the ball wide to Mason Clark. He was always trying to spread it out to Sakamoto for him to then turn and go into the box waiting for a cross. So that was my thinking behind that sort of thing. That's why I was thinking along those sort of lines. What about you, Ken?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different formations he can play, isn't there? Really, I mean, the good thing about it, we've got so much quality, even on the bench, that can come on, and change things around. If he's not going to plan, then change it. You know, he's got the players on the bench to change it now. Whereas previously we probably didn't. And they're players that will change games. People like Hadji, will change a game, won't he? And thought, if he's on the bench, he'll come change a game.
Yeah.
We've seen him do it before, and that's a good thing about it. So, a lot of attacking threat, throughout the team. I think we're going to score quite a few goals. My only concern is probably at the back, but the keeper looks good from what I've seen so far. Obviously, Kitchen suspended for the first game, isn't it? Was it 2 games he's suspended for? But he'll be out anyway. And you've got to play Binks. You've got to play Binks. He never had enough game time last year.
No.
He was with us, but he didn't play a lot of games. But when he did play, I thought he looked quite good. So they've got a bit of experience at the back as well. So they've played together. They've played enough games together. Thomas and Binks and that, and Bidwell, but they know each other quite well. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we get on. But goals wise, it's exciting because I think when we go forward, we've got so much attacking options now, much more than we did last year.
Yeah, and the year before when we made the playoff final. So
yeah,
we were relying on old what's his name? I forgot his name already, don't you? Jokeres, bless him. What a player, weren't he? Absolute beast. What a player. Claudio, I mean, you agree with Ken there? I mean, we are looking pretty mighty fine, aren't we?
I think we are in the forward positions. I like the idea that the way Sakamoto and Mason Clark will play, they'll hug the byline, which is what we want. I felt a bit against Bremen in the friendly. Palmer just drifts inside all the time, and it just knows the pitch. Mason Clark likes to start wide, and he cuts in, doesn't he? And Sakamoto's similar. I mean, they've got good tricks as well, haven't they? Which is great to watch.
Yeah,
I just hope he utilises them that way. And then when Wright came on, Sakamoto went off, and Mason Clark went over to the right side. So he's quite happy to play both wings, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Asante coming in, which we've hardly mentioned. I mean, that's a great sign.
Yeah,
A really good signing. And have him to come on. You watch him once he settles in. It'd be great. It'd be absolutely brilliant for us, I think.
Yeah,
I just can't get him in the team at the moment. Obviously, to start with, I think he'll be starting on the bench.
Yeah,
but once he gets his feet under the table, I think he'll be a great asset to us.
And the thing is, when you look at it, you got top goal scorer from Peterborough, you got top goal scorer from West Brom, and you got our 2 top goal scorers from last season as well in the team, which is a lot of firepower, and that's what we want, and that's what we want as fans. If we go and score 6 and we concede 5, we don't care, do we?
Oh, and also Sims and Wright, they took an age to get going last season, and you're kind of hoping that they carry on from where they left off now, don't you? They must have bedded in by now. Sure, it's been a whole year. So
Sims has. You can see with Sims, he's definitely carried on from where he left off.
Yeah, so I'm very happy. Just need a bit more defensive cover, I think.
Yeah,
and we'll be fine.
Right, well, what we're going to do, we're going to get on with some comments after our guest from Stoke. And Claudio, would you like to introduce our guest? He's sitting in the wings.
Oh, bring him in. It's Andrew from Stoke. Oh, here he comes.
He's in.
I'm in.
Good evening, Andy.
Evening, guys.
I suppose the first question I want to ask is, I mean, last season you finished 17th, and of course you had Stephen Schumacher arrive at the club under all the plaudits for him being the manager at Plymouth and how well he did at Plymouth. Were you kind of a bit disappointed that he didn't really kick on at all last season?
Not really. He came into a bit of a sinking ship, didn't he, with when we had Alex Neil and obviously previous managers. Any manager who came into the role would have struggled, but for the way we ended the season was similar to how he was at Plymouth, and I've got a lot of promise under him, and hopefully we can kick on this season. But we've said that the last 7 years, and now we've only finished 14th as our highest place. So, I don't know, life as a Stoke fan, I guess.
So, I mean, you've made some good signings. You got the keeper from Rotherham, which I think we fancied, and you got there first.
Everyone fancied him.
Yeah. So, what's the thinking behind Sam Gallagher? You're short on forwards, then, is that?
I'd say so. We're very short on forwards. We've got a very similar forward in Ennis already, who obviously was at Plymouth, played alongside Sam Gallagher at Blackburn. Our only other out-and-out striker really is Ryan Mai, who is very injury-prone, didn't really kick on. I think he only scored 2 goals last season. And then the other ones, Nathan Lowe and Emre Tezgah, are still under 21s and are 18 each, so they're young. They're not ready for Championship football yet.
So you got, I think, was it Ben Gibson from Norwich? That's not bad. Was that a free?
Yeah, it was a free. He was out of contract. So for leadership, and we've not really had a left-sided centre-back who can play left-footed. So it's probably one thing that we needed.
And I know there's a couple of, is it Victor Gromit? Is it Victor Gromit or something? It's a
Victor Gromit, and there's another. I think it was Rabbi Matondo's brother who we signed for the youth ranks.
So do you think you've brought in enough, basically, or do you feel like you need a few more?
We need a goal scorer. We've been crying out for the past, like I say, 6-7 years for a goal scorer, but it's whether we can. We're in the race for Tom Cannon at Leicester, so hopefully he can come through the door. But we're also linked to Luke Cundle. Is it Luke Cundle? Yeah, Luke Cundle from Wolves again, as well as his teammate Keanu Hoover. So we just need someone who can score. And Manhoff towards the end of the last season when he came in, and Bidigal at the start of last season, hopefully they can kick on and score goals from the wing. But yeah, again, you never know.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're all buzzing at the minute because we think we're going to win the league, but we talk ourselves into this sort of stuff, Andy.
We did that when we first came down, but it's changed since then.
So realistically, then, what are your expectations this season? Do you think?
It used to be playoff places and then promotion, and just fighting for it. I'm going top half this year. It's deteriorated massively from the hope that we used to have, but anything that improves on 14th is an improvement now.
So, what do you put it down to? Is it the fact that you're in the Premier League and then drop down, and eventually the money runs out, and you just have to get rid of players?
There's nothing you can really put it down to. The owners at the club are brilliant. They put in as much money as they can, even making losses. Off the pitch, they're brilliant. On the pitch, there's just something about playing for Stoke. It seems almost cursed. Like, look at some of the signs we've done. Dwight Gale's a prime example. Brilliant goal scorer. I think he scored 3 or 4 goals for us in 2 years of being here. It's just playing for Stoke seems to just curse careers, and promising players just fall off.
I don't know what the lads think, but I mean, I can remember going to Stoke a few seasons back, and it was like a cauldron. It was a really tough place to go to. I mean, we've not lost there since 2006. I've just cursed that now, but in the recent seasons, it hasn't had that sort of atmosphere that I think we create now at the CBS, and that's kind of. Do you think it's died off a bit? Do you think there's like the lack of enthusiasm with the crowd as well?
Like you say, it was the Premier League days. We were there for 10 years, got relegated, I think, by 2 or 3 points, and we've just not been able to build. We've been given these expectations, been given promises that haven't delivered. We've had managers who have come in and basically just told the players, play how they want. And any signings we've done, except for last season, have been stuck to the British market and have been same old, and just recycled.
Right.
That's why we've got a bit more hope with this season with the signings we're bringing in. They seem a bit, they seem hungry, and we're fighting off Premier League clubs for the players in. We're just hoping that with the moving of the away end and moving the home end behind the goal now, that the atmosphere can sort of go around the whole stadium rather than getting cut off. So hopefully we can push the players on and help them towards what we need to, hopefully get back in the Prem one day. Don't know whenever it'll be, but
yeah, was that the supporters' idea for the club to move the away fans, or was that just?
I believe it was because of safe standing coming in, and
right.
The only really place to do it was there. And I think we're one of the only grounds, if not the only ground in the country, where the tunnel is next to the home and away fans, like strictly in that corner. And I wouldn't say we want to follow the trend and follow what's traditional, but I feel like if you have your home fans on both sides of the tunnel, you've got a bit more motivation to want to kick on.
Yeah, we've got safe. We've brought our fans round beyond one of the goals now, but the away fans are in the corner. And I mean, the game against Everton, our pre-season friendly, I thought the atmosphere is fantastic with the people behind the goal. Yeah, we got our own fans there. And talking pre-season, you've had a pretty decent pre-season, though, haven't you?
Yeah, for once we've had a decent pre-season. I think we beat Cork 5-0. We only lost to Stockport 1-0, and then AZ Alkmaar, the Eredivisie side over in the Netherlands, we only lost to them 1-0. And if you cut them from a pre-season game, even like we say it is pre-season, but against a top-tier Dutch side, only losing 1-0 in your championship side who's expected to finish bottom half, it must say something. But yeah, again, we've said this for the past 6-7 years. It doesn't make a difference to us.
Yeah, I think the lads remember a couple of seasons ago. I think we won off 7 pre-season matches, then couldn't win a flipping game. Could we? Started. I think was it last season? I think it was one season we couldn't score. Then we started scoring. Yeah, you never know, do you? You just never know. I don't think the lads want to ask you anything at all.
Well,
Yeah,
I was going
go on.
Miles. Now go on.
No, you go.
I'll go. I was going to ask you about your manager. Do you think he's the right man for the job? Do you think he's the man that can get you up, or as the fans are still a bit unsure about him?
We're more sure on Schumacher than any other manager. I think Michael O'Neill's probably the most loved behind him because of how high up he got us before everything sort of fell apart. Yeah. Schumacher's got the money to spend. The football towards the end of last season, beating Southampton 1-0, beating Bristol on the last day 4-0. It's very promising. for what he's got. He plays nice attacking football, but it's also very, very aggressive and it's in bursts. And once that 10-minute energy burst goes for about 20, 30 minutes, we're doing pretty much nothing. So if the players can get fitness levels even higher than they are, it'll be a lot better than what it is now. But I can see us pushing on with him, but it won't be something which happens overnight. It'll take a couple of seasons at least.
Yeah. Okay, Miles.
So you've moved all the away fans, as we know. We were told this a few weeks ago. The bus where the buses and used to drop off and the away fans used to go in. Where is that now for the fans to figure out when we arrive? Because obviously it's going to be completely different to what we know, because we were by just round the corner from the Harvester and things. So
Yeah.
where is it now that we would probably be going?
I have no idea. It could be the same area and they have, police cordon off or they have barriers put up, but I've not seen an article come out about it on Ticket News or anything like that. So they might give an update tomorrow, seeing as it's the day before the game, but I really wouldn't be able to tell you because that area has always been for away fans since we moved in early 2000s. So I have no idea.
Yeah, and is there because obviously there isn't many places around there that the fans can go. Have they designed a fan zone now at Stoke outside? Have they put bars outside like we've done at the CBS, and Middlesbrough they've got a little fan zone? Blackburn.
I think we have. I think we've got one which is built towards the Boothen end, which is the south stand, but I don't know whether it's for just home fans or not. I know at half time only the fans in the Boothen end can go into there, but I don't know. It'll be one of those where it's got a lot of street food vendors, a good selection of pints in there if you do want to have a drink. And I feel like it would be open for both because Stoke, like many in the country, is a community club, and rivalries in fan zones get put aside because you're there to enjoy yourself.
Yeah. I mean, actually, when we come up to Stoke, I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy coming down to Coventry, to be fair, when I've been. So
I can see your priorities there, Miles. Where to park and where to eat and drink.
No, it's for the fans that are watching. It's for the fans that are watching. It's not for me. I'm not on the beer this week.
See the eyebrow raise.
Yeah. So, you guys want to ask Andy anything else?
I'm cool.
Injuries wise, I've got a few injuries. Have you ready for Saturday? Problems?
We've got a couple. So I think Bajan Ho's injured, who was our player of the season last year. Michael Rose, obviously ex-Coventry lad, also injured. And we've got a couple others, but we've got enough players in reserve in the crucial positions which we can hopefully put out. Still a strong squad, and the squad I've got written down for Saturday seems to be, it's very, very similar to what we had last season. We've not made too many signs, but the signs we made are the ones which are needed.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Well, I suppose go for a prediction.
Yeah.
Here we go. First predictions of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think then, Andy?
Who would dare predict the championship? Who would dare? Now, we've not obviously won at home against you since you said about 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
But as it's seen in recent seasons, Coventry start off slow. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Stoke.
Okay.
I shan't bother going then.
2-1.
I'll stay up. Save me getting up at 7. Well, I was going to go for a draw, actually. I think we'll score a couple, but we're still a bit loose in defence. Miles is laughing.
I'm just going to go back for last season. Oh, look, Claudio draw. Claudio draw. Claudio draw.
Positivity, please.
Well, it's positive. It's just that I just think 2 crosses into the box will concede 2 goals. That's what we do, don't we? So
don't really have a target man, so you'd be lucky with that.
Oh well, there'll be 2 freak goals. It'll come off Latibellier's backside when he comes off the bench or something. I'm going for 2-2, but a good 2-2, not like an entertaining 2-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Ken?
I'm going to go for a victory. I think we can go there and win. I think we've got to be positive now in every game and try and get a win every game we can. We had a slow start last year. It's important we get a good start. I think we've got players that can score goals. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory to the Sky Blues.
He's had my scoreline, you bugger.
Mm.
I am then going to go 2-0. There you go, 2-0. Andy, now we do a little thing on our show called Spot the Ball. You just have a guess, all right? See where the ball is, and then you never know, you might win a prize later on in the show. So we'll let you know if you win. Here you go, Andy. Have a little go. Everyone else watching,
Bloody hell.
joined us. Where is the ball? There you go. This is our game against Everton last Tuesday. It is a picture. It's not the ball that you can see. Honestly, it's not. That's not it. And there's one at the far side of the pitch. So have a guess. Where do you think the football is?
I've never seen so many options for a pit the ball.
Like to make it easy.
I'm going to go with number 6.
Number 6. Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much. That's wonderful. We'll let you know. We'll message you if you do win. So
Just one thing I want to ask you, Andy, about your owners. I mean, the Coates family have been there, seems like forever. Do you think there's going to be a time where they might just decide to stop doing it and let somebody else come in?
I don't think so. Like I say, the Coates family puts so much money into the football club. John Coates is a Stoke fan himself. He's a local lad from the area. He's a football fan at the end of the day, and he wants to see his football club obviously succeed. He's done a lot with helping the financial balance in the books. Like recently, Bet365 no longer own the stadium. So we sold the stadium, I think, for 70 million a few seasons back to help balance the books. We've now got that back on a free via a loophole because Denise Coates owns Bet365, has just given the stadium back to us. So things like that, he's very smart on a business sense of things. He's given, obviously, Steven Schumacher more selection and more variety with transfers he can make, and the sort of letting the manager do what a manager needs to do.
Yeah, well, we've got, as you know, we've got new owners, but we haven't got that sort of cash. He definitely doesn't own. He doesn't want betting on the shirt, so he's not going to own a betting company, is he?
That makes me question what's going to go on with Bet365 and Stoke, because obviously they want to phase betting out football completely, don't they? So whether the stadium will probably have something to do with potteries in the name, but it's who's going to be the shirt sponsor for Stoke now?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
It might be Stafford University.
You never know. They've got Port Vale sponsorship though, so I wouldn't see it.
There you go then. I've just printed all their hoodies.
So on Saturday then, who do we need to really look out for? Who do you think could be your standout players? A couple of players.
If Bae-Jun Ho's fit, he's one of the most silkiest players in the league, and he adapted from Korean football to English football like a fish in water. Straight away, just kicked off. New signing Eric Bokat seems good. He's a left back who has played as winger when he was in Belgium, so you'll be overlapping and underlapping runs as much as he can. And Miljan Manhoff signed him from Vitesse. I think it was in January, and yet again he had a few games and a few wobbles, but he's kicked on massively. And one thing I've noticed when watching clips is if he knocks the ball forward and shoots, it probably won't go in. But every time he's rolled it forward and then shot, it's gone in. So if he rolls that ball forward before a shot, it's probably going to be a goal for you.
All right. We'll look out for
that. My prediction then.
Just don't let him get it on that left foot and roll it.
Well, thanks for coming on, Andy. Thanks for giving us the time.
Yeah.
And we hope that you enjoy the rest of the season, obviously, but not Saturday.
Try our best at Stoke. You never know.
Thank you for joining us, Andy. Absolutely brilliant. Right. Thank you for taking time to spend it with us. So cheers. Thank you. See you.
Right. Bye-bye.
Ta-da. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Absolutely. I love getting the insight of the away fan. The fans that we're traveling to. It's brilliant, isn't it? The home fans that we're traveling to is absolutely brilliant. It's nice to hear what they think about the clubs and how it's going. I'm looking forward to speaking to our Watford friends this season. It's going to be good fun again, isn't it? Right. a couple more things. I just want to go through this first before we carry on talking about our top 6, our bottom 3, and all that jazz. I know we keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it, and I hope you lot can keep doing it. But this guy is still on the run. I think it's 8 weeks now. Tomorrow, the family put a post up on Facebook yesterday about all the protests going on. They said instead of doing that, why doesn't everyone go and find this guy? He's still on the run. Please, 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 whoever knows this guy, you've got to be out there somewhere and you're hiding him or you're protecting him. Don't protect him. Please don't protect him. And let's find this guy. Let's find him. Let's bring him to justice for Keaton's family, because they deserve justice. And this guy needs arresting and locking up. So please, 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 if you do know him and you know where, right, we've got to find this guy. So please, anyone out there, get in touch with the police and tell them where this guy is. Right, that's that out of the way. I still can't stop thinking about that. That's just awful. Let's brighten up a little bit. Doug King at the Olympics.
Wow.
Gary Bench spotted this. Hello, Gary, if you're watching. How on earth, right? You're watching the Olympics and you spot Doug King in the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't take when I'm watching. I don't take any notice of the crowd, and someone spotted Doug King in the crowd. It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's quite funny if he was there on the quiet as well.
Yeah, I know. Someone spotted him. I mean, I don't know what it was for. Was it for athletics or something? I don't know. I imagine so. But he's out there. Will was messaging me yesterday, day before. He's in the Isle of Wight. My next door neighbour's in the Isle of Wight, and Will messaged me, took a picture of me next door neighbour, and he goes, "Do you know this guy?" I says, "Yeah, he's all right." I said, "But tell him to get his shoes off the table." I says, "And the only thing wrong with him is a brummie." So it's quite funny getting that from him. Any more? Let's get some comments in. Come on, let's get some comments.
This is
6.
We got absolutely loads. I can't get it up. Go on, what's going on? Oh, here we go. Mostly love of music. What does a realistic worst case scenario look like for this season, and what would have to happen for this occur? The current realistic best case scenario is winning the league with 100+ goals. I think if we don't make the playoffs, that's not good enough this season. We're the third biggest spenders already this season, and we're the third biggest last season. He needs to turn that into playoffs. You do, don't you? I think.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, for minimum playoffs all day long. Minimum playoffs.
Dave McGee, Miles is right. We need a few more quality defenders and a disruptor. You live and die in these towns. Evening, guys. Getting off to a good start is the key this season. Still think we need another right-footed, sided centre-back and centre-mid and central defensive midfielder. Virtually all the fans are saying the same thing. So if we're saying it, and the chances are the management know.
Yeah, I'm sure Robbins has got his spies out, and I'm sure that they're very good, the recruitment team, haven't they? They've been very good over the last couple of years. I'm sure they'll get the right players in.
Yeah.
Frank Wood, I think we're going to be one of the best, if not the best, attacking force in the division. At the back, not sure, but hopefully the keeper will make the difference.
Oh, it starts from the back, doesn't it? Your keeper, then he steadies the ship, doesn't he, in front of him? He steadies those defenders and he calms them down and things like that. But yeah, I think I think we'll be fine.
Graham Cockerell thinks it's the January transfer window where we probably do some more business if we're near the top. Wayne Vaughan, it's our defence that needs strengthening now. Ralph's had a drink. Very sensible statement, Miles.
Which one was that? Which statement was that?
Jake well, Silva about bringing in another left back.
Oh yeah.
Frank Wood, how much money have we got left? Well, we've not
billion, I think.
Well, it's as long as you don't go over what the EFL say you can't spend. It depends if you want to take a risk. I mean, he could spend 40 million this season if he wanted to. that's but you don't take that risk, do you? It'd be ridiculous to do that.
Can I just go back to that comment about January? I think it's a great comment. They're saying that if we are near the top in January, you do go and then strengthen a little bit to give you that little bit extra push to make it. And I think it's spot on, because Ipswich did that in the January window, didn't they? They signed that lad from Wimbledon, which I thought we should have gone and got, because it was only £1 million, and only £1 million. Sorry, £1 million. I believe we missed a trick there. I think we should have signed him, Al Hamadi, wasn't it, from Wimbledon? Yeah. And they bolstered the squad to keep them in that second spot, or chasing that promotion, that automatic promotion. And I think that's an absolutely brilliant comment. And I believe that if we are there or thereabouts, we will have to do that, because the team, we've seen it with the FA Cup, the team isn't going to be able to keep it going for the whole season. And that's why we dwindled out at the end of last season, because we gave it their all in the FA Cup, plus the league. They were trying to chase it, So a brilliant comment. Love it.
This is from Mick Davenport. When you get talked about a lot, the player rumours start, etc. Sheaf, Van Avik, Wright. That worries me, as it's got to settle them.
Yeah.
And Frank Wood, Sheaf is not going. I think he wants to get there with us.
Yeah, I agree now.
I hope so. I thought that about O'Hare and Hamer, but obviously money talks, and agents, turn their heads, don't they?
Yeah.
Sky Blue Sam, Sheaf will only go to a club in London, I think, like West Ham, Brentford or Palace.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Graham Cockrell, Van Ivek has been linked with the Ajax. Other cleaning products are available.
And PSV. And PSV.
Yeah, Ajax. Don't we? I know how to say it. I was just my poor attempt at a joke. That was, but never mind.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, they're quoting like 6. He's not going to go for 6 million, is he? I mean, come on.
No, don't be daft.
No.
He's got to be worth 10, 15, and he.
Exactly. This is from Frank Wood. I think with the excitement around the club at the moment, Sheaf will want to do it with us. I mean, he's out injured. I was told 6 weeks, so that could take him beyond the Sky Blue Sam. Sheaf is injured for another 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, so I think I'm not sure anyone's going to take a risk on a player who's injured.
Yeah, but Mark Robbins said he was close to coming back.
He did. He said in that interview the other night on CWR that he's very close to being fit again. So I don't know.
I love Frank Wood's comment. That's brilliant. With all the excitement around the club, just excitement around the club.
This is from Bodhisattvas. The ball is on the little stand on the. Yeah, we know that. That's not the ball we're looking at.
Not a ball.
Who's that from?
Bodhisattvas, it's from Ralph Wiggins. It worries me that Doug hasn't come out with Sheaf stays. Well, I don't think they do. It's just, I mean, he may not come out, Ralph. There's nothing to say.
Yeah. And unless they reach the money he wants, he won't go anywhere.
I mean, all players have a price. We know that. That's just standard. Rocky 57. We ought to have bought Macaulay Langstaff, who went to Millwall for 700,000. He would have been a good replacement for Godden. We've got Asante. I think he's better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you can see the other side to that. I mean, yeah, if we got Asante, brilliant. But, we've got Hadji Wright, Asante, Sims. You need a fourth. And maybe Tavares will be going out on loan along with a B crew. A sort of player like Langstaff could do the job at that price on the bench to come on if needed later on in the game. I believe that I think we're one short up front still. I think we need 4. And I love Tavares. I think he's brilliant. I missed all his goals he scored last season, because I had to go and get the train. I didn't see him score one of his goals he scored last season. I didn't see him score one of
them. Brilliant. Dave McGee, anyone notice how many players Sheffield United have signed? Quality or quantity guys. I think they're all freebies, aren't they, as well? Because they can't. They're still paying back money from 5 years ago or something.
Yeah, and
What
they're
a mess.
minus points as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they could get even more points docked. So it's a mess, isn't it? Really.
It is.
Frank Wood, I like Eccles. He's a grafter, and Alan is just a pocket rocket. These are comments to do with the team, I think. Wayne Vaughan, I think Rudoni will be box to box.
He is good, Radoni, isn't he?
Wayne Vaughan again. Definitely Ken. Our bench will change games this season.
Yeah.
Ken O'Tomo reckons Torp will get our first league goal. Let's hope he starts then.
Yeah.
I just love it. And I don't care if it's a 1-0 win and it's a bit scrappy on Saturday. Just get off to a win. Going to that first game at home with a winner under our belt straight away. Graham Cockrell, it's the strongest squad we've had since we were in the Premier League.
I was saying it. I was saying on Saturday. I was saying it to who was sat next to me Saturday. Mark White, because he stopped and we went out. I said this squad feels like when we had Chippo and Hadji.
Yeah,
it was exciting. We were the entertainers, and this really feels like that. It really does feel like that sort of era where we were the entertainers.
Yeah.
It just seems something special is happening. It really does.
What I loved against Everton was every time Mason Clark and Sakamoto got the ball, you could feel the crowd were. I mean, Sakamoto does that same trick every time, and we all go woohoo when he does it. Like we've never seen it before. It's
brilliant.
It really just puts him on his backside, and Mason Clark's, and he's got strength as well, which I like.
Yeah. I mean, Sakamoto. I mean, the thing about Sakamoto, he's got those little tricks, but his vision is unbelievable. His vision to just ping a ball into the box and accurate is just it's just beautiful. Is that the right word?
It's like having a new player back, isn't it? Because we missed him so much.
I know what it is. It's sexy football.
It's sexy football. Ken O'Tomo, I love him to bits, but the level we are playing now, Casey is struggling, I'm afraid.
He's struggling to start, definitely, and he's probably going to just be an impact player this season.
No.
Tottenham are after Gyökeres, according to Mick Davenport.
That's Tottenham.
Hi, Mick.
Graham Cockrell, how many goals are we going to get this season? I don't have a clue. I'm going for 80.
Look, you've got to be Sims has got to be banging in over 20 this season. He against Everton. I mean, I didn't go to Germany. Well, he didn't go to Germany, did he?
No.
But I mean, when I seen him against Everton, he looks so up for it still, and that was a friendly. All the players were up for it at that game. They're all up for it from the off. But Sims, for me, he just looks mean. He looks mean, and he's learnt the Robbins and AD way. He's learning, and I mean, look how long it took him to pick it up. What Robbins wanted from him. How long it took him to pick it up, but now he's starting to get it, isn't he? What they did with Victor. Remember when Victor came, he was the same. It took him a while to learn what Robbins wanted from him as a striker. And that's the thing with Sims. He's now starting to really get what the club's about, what Robbins wants, and what he has to do in that team. And as I said earlier, you could see he's always looking to spread the ball to the left or to the right for him then to turn to get into the box for a lovely cross to come in from either F1 or Sakamoto. And I said it at the end of last season, let's go with wingers. Let's start crossing the ball like we did back in the day. I used to love it when David Bennett used to whip the ball in and everything like that.
It will catch
it's brilliant.
Because people have stopped playing with wingers. It will catch teams out. We can't defend crosses. Nobody else can, to be honest.
No. No. Do you know what, though? I went over the field behind me yesterday. My boss's wife brought her two sons for their first football lesson. They can't find anywhere, and they came over here, and I went and watched them. They're only 6, And guess what? They're not allowed to do now. They're not
Head the
allowed
ball?
to take. Head the ball. Not allowed to head the ball, and they're not allowed to take throw-ins.
Really?
Yeah, they're not allowed to take throw-ins now. You've got to kick it in.
Kick it in.
Kick it in. And what's
Right.
that all about? What's that all about? Not
Right.
allowed to. They're not allowed to take throw-ins. So,
Weird
Yeah.
one. So
case of head it. That's why. But
Ralph Wiggins reckons it's a great position to be in with all the goals coming from all over the pitch. This is
Yeah.
referring to Casey Palmer. Body tap Vass agreed. Casey can be frustrating sometimes.
he can. But he's a brilliant player, isn't he? He is he's a great lad as well. He's brilliant.
Gordon Tullian, ridiculous rumours about Milan being priced at 8.5 million by City. I think it's going to be more than that, surely. Wayne Vaughan, I've heard. He's referring to the injuries which we covered with the Stoke lad. This is a request. Glenn Walker says, please, can you continue to put these out as podcasts? Thank you, folks.
Right, Glenn. Seriously, right? I'll get them uploaded this weekend. There you go. I'll get them uploaded, some of these this weekend for you, okay? I'll get back on it. I've just been absolutely manic, and we will get on it and we'll get them uploaded for you. So we'll get them back onto Spotify. There you go.
This is a comment from Wayne Littlewood. I think it's referring to your parking and where to eat and drink. Miles getting all his property in order.
Evening, Wayne.
Oh, yes, Wayne. And don't forget my birthday drink at the weekend, Wayne.
I'll read these predictions out because it's quicker than clicking the button. Jake Goodman says 2-1 to City. Paul Cuttyford 2-1 to City. Kazia 3-1 to City as well. Wayne Littlewood's gone for a 1-1 draw. Wayne Vaughan 4-1. Jake Goodman, I'll spot the ball. He's gone for 3. He's put sitting with Joe Sapala. I think that's his wife, actually, with the blonde hair.
No, it's not Joyce Sapala.
That's his wife. It is his wife.
Yeah.
Frank Wood, I don't think many January transfers work unless you're getting a player from another championship side. Very difficult division to adapt to. And Frank Wood reckons we've got 4 with Tavares, Miles. He looks the part now. I think Ubiquity looks better. I do. I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what I said, Frank. I said that, we have got Tavares, but I think he needs to go out on loan. I don't know. Yeah. And as I say, I missed all his goals last season because I went to get the train.
Frank Wood, I started watching City in 1962, and this is the best atmosphere I've seen since the Jimmy Hill days. PSB. Frank, if you can, watch the History podcast. That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, you can listen to it on Spotify, or it's available tomorrow on here.
Paul Cutterford set pieces will be off the chart this season, which brings me into this from Kazia. Looking forward to what
Kazla.
Is it Kazla? Sorry.
Kazla.
Looking forward to watching Rodoni. Think he's an absolute baller there. His deliveries from corners have landed on virtually everyone on the penalty spot.
Yeah.
Both sides. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
And Paul Thomas says, I know, Miles, no throw-ins is an absolute joke. I can't see how it's going to work. Someone will boot the ball and get hit in the head.
Yeah, they will. They will, definitely.
And Sky Blue Heaven 87 has gone for 3-0 to the Sky Blues.
There we go.
Very
Now, congratulations to everyone as well. The statue appeal made the money, thanks to Tom Grennan chucking the last few grand in there. So the statue will be erected May time next year. And if you've got your name on the plinth, you'll be joining mine. So there you go. Right, that's good going through your own comments. Right then, shall we get our top 6 and our bottom 3?
Go on then.
Right, so let's come to you first, Ken.
Yeah.
Who do you think's getting relegated this season?
My bottom 3 are as follows: Oxford United, Sheffield Wednesday, and Plymouth.
Ooh.
Oxford, Sheffield Wednesday, and Plymouth. And why is that?
I just don't think they're strong enough for this league.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Sheffield Wednesday were very lucky last year. We played them a couple of times. I don't think they've improved much this year, to be honest. Plymouth, they're the awkward ones. I'm not too sure with Rooney going in there, but with Rooney going in, anything could happen, can't it? I mean, I've seen what he did to Birmingham, so be interesting to see actually how they get on and what players they bring in. But I still don't think they're going to be strong enough. I think, and definitely Oxford. I think Oxford, who we play in our first home game of the season next Friday. I don't think they've brought hardly anybody in, have they? As far as I can see, I don't think they're going to be strong enough for this division. So I think they'll go straight back down.
I mean, the bottom three. Obviously, last season was Birmingham, Huddersfield, Rotherham. I think it was the lowest points tally to 50. No, it was one of the highest. Sorry, one of the highest. Sorry, I got that confusing. 50 points to stay up. Normally they say 45 points, don't they, to stay up? But it was 50 points that Birmingham went down on. So it's going to be pretty tight, isn't it? I think.
Yes.
These teams that have just come up, especially as you say, Oxford. I think they're gonna struggle, aren't they? To be honest,
I think so.
Yeah,
as you know, it's a competitive league, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, as you know, I mean, we've Claudio said we're the third highest spending. You've got teams in there that have spent money, i.e., Hull last season spent a bit of money, didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So to not spend a lot of money and to try and stay in it is tough. But saying that, we stayed up the first season and we were the third lowest budget, weren't we?
We were, yeah. But as you know, you need a little bit of luck along the way as well, don't you? I suppose.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be a club in there that surprises you and probably plays a bit more higher standard than you'd expect them to. So, anything can happen, but I'm just going by what I've seen so far or what I know of them.
Yeah.
It's hard to predict before a ball's kicked, obviously, because teams could be completely different to what, they might be up there in the top six, but you don't know. But from what I've seen, I don't think they will be.
Yeah. Claudio, what about you?
There's a couple of things actually. I forgot that Rooney had gone to Plymouth. I was on a different podcast and I went for the three teams who came up to go back down again. Actually, Oxford, Derby, and Portsmouth. The only team I think might drop in there might be Blackburn Rovers because I thought they looked bloody awful, really. And has Schmodic's gone, has he? Has he left? I can't remember. Have they sold him yet? He's gone.
Not too sure. Say your three again. I missed that.
Oxford, Derby, Portsmouth.
Oxford. Oh, the three that. Okay.
Yeah. I thought maybe Blackburn.
Particular order.
I think Oxford bottom with the lowest points ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay. Well, they've got to beat 27 points.
Yeah.
27.
I think they're going to struggle.
Yeah.
It's a shame, and it's the same with Portsmouth because they're good clubs, aren't they? Really, I mean, Portsmouth. They've waited so long to get into the Championship.
Yeah. And they won the FA Cup, didn't they? They were in the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's still them to get back in.
Portsmouth with their support. They'll have a big support behind them, as I know they're a well-supported team.
They are,
survive. I just think they'll survive. I do. Pompey.
Their stadium's a bit of a fortress as well, isn't it?
It is. Difficult place to
stand behind the goal. I mean, the first season back in the Championship, what was it? We went down to 9 men, and we drew. Was it 4-4 or was it 3-3?
3-3.
That's when Casimir made that bizarre tackle.
Yeah.
That was League One, wasn't it? League One, that was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, League One. Sorry, League One.
We had two players off, didn't we?
Yeah, League One. Yeah, a wet night, wasn't
Very.
it? Yeah. Was it Kelly got the winner, wasn't
Well, Michael Rose, wasn't it? Header.
it?
Header,
Oh, no,
yeah.
we drew 3-3, didn't we? Was
I know
it 3-3?
Kelly scored, didn't he?
I think so. I can't remember that. And it was 3-3, wasn't it? The final result.
It was.
Yeah, 3-3. Yeah. So my bottom three, you'll be surprised at this one. I'm going Plymouth bottom.
Oh,
I think they've had a mare having Wayne Rooney. I'm sorry, Plymouth fans. I love Plymouth. I love the city. I love it down there. I love Devon. I love it all. But I feel for you. I think you've had a mare. I think the owners have had a mare, not the fans. I think the owners have had a mare there. I think that's where I am with that. Sheffield Wednesday. Well, I hope they go down.
Same as me. Then.
I'm not. I just hope they go down. And Portsmouth.
Oh, you're going Pompey.
Yeah. Now I've booked the hotel for Portsmouth, going down on the Friday night because it's a 12:30 kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I can't stay the Saturday night because it's my wedding anniversary on the Sunday. I'll get lynched. I'll be lynched. So hotels booked for that one, which is good. Really good. Right, then let's go for your top six. We'll come to you, Claudio.
All right. Okay.
In
order. Right.
And don't
Okay.
forget, you've got to beat 97 points this season, which is 31 wins, 4 draws, and 11 losses. You wouldn't think Leicester lost 11 games, would you?
No.
That's mad.
So from 6 upwards, then.
6 upwards.
All right. Sixth position. I'm going to go for Sunderland.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got a decent squad actually. If they stay injury free, but obviously a lot of that relies on Clark staying. That's the only issue there, isn't it? Fifth place, Middlesbrough, another side that are they've got a good squad. Michael Carrick's a decent manager. They could easily get back up in there, I think.
Yeah.
Fourth, I'm going for Luton. I think Luton, they've kept everybody, basically.
Yeah.
I think they've only lost Ross Barkley, and they've got the 2 guys up front who score goals. They were double figures in the Premier League last year, so
didn't they have Townsend as well?
Yeah.
He's signed permanent, yeah.
They've got a good squad of players, and they're always, and of course, North Road's a bit of a hole to play out, isn't it? It's so difficult down there.
And did you know Luton aren't changing their kit this season?
No, that's good. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea. Doug, let's keep the kits for 2 seasons, please. Yeah.
I mean, looking at our new kit, we should have kept ours and all. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I like the one.
Yeah. In third place, I'm going for the mighty Sky Blues.
Third.
Yeah, but I do. But I do think that my top 3 will go up. So,
okay.
Second place, Leeds.
Yeah,
I think. They've lost some players, but they've got a massive squad still. And the manager they've got is a very good manager at this level, to be honest. Mr. Farker. So, and I'm going for boring Burnley to top the league. I just think they're going to bore everybody and just keep ahead of everybody else. I don't think it's going to be loads. I think there won't be this 90 points thing this season. I think it's going to be very, very close in that top 6, which would make it a better league, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if with about a month to go, not a lot's decided. Put it that way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going for.
Close, yeah. Okay. Rightio. Ken. 6
Yes. I'll give you my top 6 in reverse, from 6 onwards.
Yeah.
Sixth place, I think Luton.
Okay.
Luton Town, I think they'll be up there or thereabouts. 5th place, I'm going for Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
4th place, Norwich.
They're going to hit it again, are they?
Yeah, I think Norwich will be up there
Right.
or thereabouts. Third place, Burnley.
Ooh. Yeah.
Which means the top two will be in second. I'm going for Leeds,
Yeah.
and I think we will win the league. How about that?
He's had a drink.
No, I obviously think we're the best team in that league.
He had a half a bitter yesterday, or half that restaurant. It hasn't worn off yet.
Well, no, I'm just giving you my prediction, but I might be wrong.
No, I might. You're right, Ken.
I might be right, but I think we've got the ability to go straight up automatically.
Okay. Right.
I like it.
Right. Are you ready?
No playoff drama.
In reverse order. Yeah. In sixth place, West Bromwich Albion.
Oh, I forgot about that.
West Brom, who've got no money whatsoever. They can't buy anybody. They're selling
Oh,
people.
it's his opinion. Back down, Tiger.
You're up. Right. The reason is their fans are brilliant. And every time we go to West Brom, we're crap. We're intimidated. We are literally intimidated at that ground. We can't play at that ground. I've never seen us win at that ground. And it's just pants. And I think that they've got the fan base to, because they're going through what they're going, like when we were going through all this rubbish and everything else, the fans got behind the team and it made the players play even better. So I think West Brom.
Mm-hmm.
I've put Sheffield United in there at fifth. Yeah, and they ain't even going to get to the final. And we all know reasons why I've chose Sheffield United as fifth, because they got our Callum O'Hare and our Gus Hamer, who I've heard is off to Leeds. Go on, Gus. Go to Leeds, Gus. Go to Leeds. Then I'm going for Leeds.
Oh,
yeah. I think Leeds are going to have a headache and a hangover from the playoff final. I think that they are going to. You said they got a great manager in Farker. I think he's an arrogant, and I think he ain't.
Arrogant Farker.
Yeah, he is an arrogant Farker, and I think he's going to lose his shit. I don't care if I just swore. Sorry, I just swore. I think he's going to lose the plot, and I think the players are going to rebel against him. I just think that's what's going to happen at Leeds. Somerville's gone as well, so that's going to upset them. I know they've got a big squad, but it's make or break in it. They've got to get out of it. But I just think Farker's too arrogant, and I think the players are just not going to like it. Then I'm going Luton in third. Yeah, so Luton into third. Like you, Claudio, it's a tough place to go down there. I think their home form will keep them in there or in their roundabouts because of the way the ground is. It's tight, it's small. The fans they've got a good fan base. You know, they're all local fan base that stick together. So I think Luton. Then I'm going Burnley in second. Okay. Huh?
Yeah, leaves
Burnley in second. And to win the league, I'm going for Norwich. No, I'm joking. Sky Blues, of course.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm going us. Something's happening.
Yeah, I quite agree.
Yeah, I just think something's happening. We are going to be the entertainers, and if we win 5-4 every week, I don't give a damn. There's 3 points on the board, and this is long overdue. This is long overdue. This really is long overdue. I just think we're building something, and it just seems everything seems to be clicking in. The jigsaws seem to be fitting into the right places at the right time. And what I seen against Everton I'm convinced. I'm just convinced, and I've never been like that at a friendly. That game against Everton, I know they're a few weeks behind us, but with Sakamoto, the guy is just unbelievable. And like you said, Claudio, F1 is a beast. He ain't gonna be able to touch him. And if he gets into that box, they touch him. He's gonna take a lot to touch him, which means it's gonna look more like a foul than it did with O'Hare falling over because he was lightweight. With F1, if he gets fouled, you know it's going to be a strong challenge to take him down because he's a big lad. I think Sims is on fire. I think he's just going to carry on. I reckon he'll get 24, 25 goals. I reckon Sims. He's going to love this. He's going to love it.
I just wish, I'm hoping in my lifetime we could be sat here going, can you believe it? Our first game of season, and it's Liverpool away or something. Because flipping up, it's been too long. 2001. It's been way too long.
And we'll go back to these predictions and at the end of the season and see who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah, and we'll have a look at it. But it's like when I went up to Liverpool the other week, and their new stand, you can see it from about 3 miles away.
Yeah,
it is that big. I thought Leeds had a big stand. When you walk towards that, it takes ages to get to it. But their stand at Liverpool, man, I was driving up to it and I was thinking, oh, it's only down the road. Look, it weren't. It was about 3 miles away. It was massive. It's huge. And I turned up and it's like a different stadium. You never recognise Anfield anymore. It's just unbelievable. And we deserve this. We, as fans, as a club, what we have been through the last 8 years, right? And the crap we've had to put up with. I believe this team that Robbins is building, it's took to get rid of Victor to make money, to be able to bring in the players. We knew that was going to happen, right? It's the Brentford model. You sell a player for millions, you bring in some more players, a little bit less, but are worth millions later on. And it's working. And Hamer's money, this is where the money's come from. It's Hamer's money that we're buying these players with now, plus the bonus we got off Victor. And if Victor goes to Tottenham or Arsenal or whatever, we're going to get another 15% on top of whatever the profit is. So we could end up getting another 15 million or 10 million or whatever that we can splash out. And I believe as fans, right, this badge, the badge it deserves it. The badge deserves it. It literally does deserve it. And this here, League One champions, I want a championship champions next to this one.
And the thing is, and I mean, some fans may know this, some fans might not know this. Had we not gone to Birmingham, we were probably 2 weeks away from actually not having a football club. That's how serious it was at the time. Don't think people really appreciate what happened when we went to Blues. It was Blues, or we just simply folded. Yeah. So see that's how far we have come in a very short space of time now from then. You know, so it is absolutely fantastic. And there's a message here, and basically, when are we starting the Mark Robbins Statue Fund?
So because that second tier podcast, the lad on there, right? The lad on there said that, you know, if we get to the Premier League, you may as well start his statue, because what he has achieved is unbelievable. And Martin, shut up. He's just put a comment up. Robbins ain't bad for a Judas. Yeah, I was upset when he left us the first time because I thought he was turning the club around. He was turning the club around, and he walked.
I think he admitted he made a mistake when he came back.
So,
but he left for good reason. He left for good reason, though. He was told a lie.
Yeah, exactly. It was told a lie, and it's like Joe Elliott said to us, we were 24 hours away from going out of existence.
Yeah.
If he hadn't have done the deal with Sisu, right, we would have been gone out of existence. We deserve this year, and we deserve it. And do you know what? I just believe we're going to do it. I think we are. I think we're absolutely going to do it. I think it's bloody brilliant.
We're on the verge. I think we're on the verge of something special.
We are, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are. And you watch Saturday, when I do a video after the game, I'll go, crap, we got beat 1-0. That was crap, wasn't it? What did I just say on Thursday?
Just win 7 out of the first 10. I'll be happy. Get off to a good start.
And that's what it's down to.
Well,
It's a good start.
the fans are reacting to our predictions. So I've got some comments, haven't we?
Go on, then. Let's get some before we go, because I need to go. I've got to get some. Yeah.
Dave McGee, do you think getting a drink inside the CBS will be quicker this season? I doubt it.
No.
Paul Hughes will be changing the Sheffield Wednesday this season. Yeah, definitely. Wayne Vaughan, we seem to wait for people to die before we get a statue, Mick. That's true. So we'll go down to right. We'll go to the predictions, shall we? Brian Kavanagh thinks we're doing a great job. It's I'm trying to get him up here. All right, go on then.
Oh. Go on.
Bramfield, Oxford have got a lot of free players. Martin Captain, Sheffield Wednesday won't go down.
They will. They're crap.
This is my little clicker's playing up here. You might have to click these up.
Do you want me to just click on?
Yeah, it's my little clicker.
I'll do it. I'll do it. There you go. Oh,
you said that one. Said that one.
That one.
Greetings from all rainy Crapidi.
Must be there for the folk festival.
Oh.
Ah.
Evening, Anne. Evening, Brian.
Brian Kavanagh doing a great job there, guys. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
Dave McGee, anyone know when our away kit comes out? No idea. This is poor, actually.
Do you know what? Don't care because it's white. Don't want it.
if it's what it is. Alison Berry, yes, Ken.
Yes, Ken. Champions.
You've not heard that one, have you, Ken? Mick Davenport, Ken's drunk.
No, I'm not. Go on, Kenny boy. Thanks, Ian.
Yeah, Ian Collins, go on, Kenny boy.
Yes, Miles. See?
Yeah.
They're both drunk.
Do you know what, though?
Cloudy has the only sober one. I doubt that.
No, he's never sober.
Colin Bramfield, if you do well, how many more games will Sky change? I don't know, actually. Than the first half of the season. It's only we got earlier kickoff. It's not that bad, actually, is it? I don't think.
I prefer it. It'd be great because I'll be able to go DJing.
Frank Wood, I've seen this before at City and believe we are going to go up as champions. I like this. The positivity.
Love it.
Pitch. Alison Berry, this is our time. PUSB.
Definitely, Alison.
Yeah.
Catty Kaz, a statue for one of Jesus' disciples, Miles. Oh, dear. Have to turn the other cheek. Graham Cockrell, still no seating outside.
Martin thinks he's being funny.
I know.
Yeah.
Dave McGee, great show, guys. Thanks. Cheers, Dave. Thanks for
Dave. Thank you.
Graham Cockrell, Sheffield Wednesday will be the surprise team. I've got them for 8th this season.
They don't deserve to be.
Tony from Nation Radio thinks Catty Kaz is being funny. Trevor Merriman, second promotion predictions the last 2 seasons. Luton and Ipswich, maybe they're right this season as well.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They did say that. So there you go. There we are then. Right then. So spot the ball. Have you all had your guesses? We're going to give you the answer. Here you go. Spot the ball. Right. Where is it? This is the game against Everton. No, it's not the one down by the side of the pitch on the white line. So it's not that one. Whoever said that earlier.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
I'd never do anything like that ever. When would I do that? I don't remember that. Right, here you go then. So the answer is, you said 22, Claudio said 7, and the answer is, drum roll, number 11.
11.
Oh.
I haven't seen anybody with 11.
Number 11. So there it was, and there it is, number 11. There you go. So
Well,
if you got it on the big TV, there's the ball there. Claudia, if you go full screen, click full screen, you'll see the ball there with the arrow.
I can see the ball, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking they're all looking a different way.
They are looking a different way, aren't they? But there you go, number 11.
I haven't got anybody down as number 11.
No one got number 11.
Can you see any, Claudia? No, I haven't got anybody written down number 11.
I haven't seen 11.
Let me go and have another scoot up the top.
No, 11, I'm afraid. 15, 59, 24, 22.
No, there isn't. No one's got number 11.
No, so it rolls over.
Rolls over. So there you go. Rolls over. Oh, no, there is. Ralph Wiggins.
Where?
And Covandy.
Really?
Oh.
Where?
Yes, right up the top, 7:34 p.m. Covandy and Ralph Wiggins got number 11. I'm just gonna there you go. Ralph Wiggins and Covandy. Right. So Ralph Wiggins, Covandy. Right. Talk amongst yourselves a sec.
Oh yes, Ralph Wiggins, Covandy. Yeah.
Yeah. So talk about yourselves a sec. Right. Talk about what you're going to be doing this Saturday. Where you're going.
We'll be going
I'm just going to in the wheel.
We'll be going to Stoke, obviously. What time are you leaving, Claudia? Are you leaving early?
Yeah.
Claudia? Oh, can't you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. What time are you leaving then?
Leaving at 9:30 and getting there for should be there quite early, I think. I'm just doing the spin the wheel. Cov, Andy. Let's put that one there. 2 secs. And then we will be going outside the ground. I don't know if we will excuse me. I don't know if we'll get a chance to do a live stream this weekend. Do you know what? I'm a bit annoyed actually. I'm a bit frustrated with the club. And I'll explain why. So when I went to the game on Saturday, okay. So I went to the game on Saturday and I queued up and I couldn't get through the turnstile.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I went to get a ticket. So but before that I got searched. So they moved the search to the front of the gates now instead of at the turnstile.
Yeah.
So I got searched, got questioned about me microphones, and they went, "Oh, no, it's fine, go in." So I went to got a ticket. Right, went back to a turnstile. Bloke weren't going to let me in.
Why?
Because of me microphones in the back.
What, a steward?
A steward. Yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do, because I'm not being funny. Right? If we can't take the microphones in, what are we going to do? Because we've got to do streams.
So you're telling me then they're stopping you taking the microphones? Was this the German game? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They took 2 drums and a megaphone in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they wouldn't let me in. They weren't going to let me in with me microphones.
Yeah, they got in with 2 drums and a megaphone.
Yeah, exactly. And flags.
And flags.
And about 40 flags.
That's astonishing. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they weren't going to let me in because I got my little bag with my microphone. He said, "You ain't going in." I said, "I am."
What did he give you?
You can't go in there with them. I said, "Yeah, I can."
That's who?
I've done it for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, well, you just have to speak to the supervisor then. And
I'm going to be emailing my mate Doug. So I'll be having a little word. Right, you should complain. They should let you in. That's
Yeah.
Talent D. They are. He was power tripping. Yeah, they wouldn't let me in. Seriously, I was. And the lady at the ticket office was lovely. Right? She goes, "Hello, Miles." She says, "Oh, hello." She goes, I says, "Yes, can't get in my ticket." So she said, "Hold on a minute, I'll print you one." So she printed me one. There you go.
Yeah.
Right, Ralph and Cov Andy. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Are we ready?
Yes.
Right. Save, spin. Are we ready then? Cov Andy and Ralph Wiggins. Here we go. Press. And the winner is ta-da! Cov Andy! There you go, Cov Andy. You have won. Spot the ball. There you go. Well done.
And you
So-
want to Rugby Fans TV mug? If you send us your details on your email, we'll get it to you. We might even have your details. I think you've won before, haven't you? I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know. Can't remember. Yeah, send us your details.
Send us your
Email.
details.
Yeah.
Postcode, contact telephone number, and we'll get it. We'll get it to you as soon as possible.
That's it. Also, we've got another competition. You look across the bottom of the screen. We have a Fantasy League Championship Fantasy Fantasy Championship Fantasy League. The code's going across the bottom. Please join. You got till Saturday morning to get your Fantasy League in. Join our EFL Fantasy League. Download the app. Use the code IFCPAMXD to join. And we're going to give a prize out each month. And then we'll have a big prize for the end of season, whoever wins. So there you go. Right. Happy days. Brian Kavanagh says, "I've got an idea, Miles. Put them down your trousers." Very good. Cop Andy says, "Doug should give you a media pass." Oh, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it, Cop Andy?
Very
Oh,
good. Yeah. Quite agree with that.
everyone, write to the club. Everyone watching, write to the club. Don't forget as well, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It means a lot when we get new subscribers. And they're going up each day and each week. So it's absolutely fantastic. Taryn SD says, "Hate stewards like that." Yeah, they are lovely in the office. They are lovely in the office. Mick Davenport says, "Ridiculous. Are these the club stewards or stadiums?" They're the stadiums, obviously. That was it. The Everton game. He goes, "You got a camera in there?" I says, "No." I said, he goes, "You can't go in with a camera." I said, "I ain't got one." I said, "What are you going to do with everyone with a camera phone then?" You're not allowed in with a camera, but you can take your camera phone. Have a word. Did you guys watch the Channel 4 documentary on club policing at the game? Yeah, we interviewed Stuart,
The local
Stuart. Yeah, we interviewed Stuart on Saturday. So he says, "Oh, don't you start," didn't he? He says, "Don't you start." Ralph says he picked 11. Yes, you did, Ralph. I just did the prize draw. Cov Andy won. Look, I did spin the wheel, Ralph. Where you been? Look, spin the wheel. Your name's on there, Ralph. Look. And Cov Andy won.
So if there's two winners, we do a draw. And then obviously to decide the winner. That's how we did it.
Right then, we're going to go. That's it. I've got to go now. Thanks, guys. You had a good night, good show.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, very good.
Excited now for Saturday.
Oh, can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. So, Ken, you've said we're going to win the league. I've said we're going to win the league. Claudio, you miserable sod, said we're going to finish third.
But win the playoffs.
I don't care.
Do we want to go with the playoffs again?
Yeah, just second home, isn't it? I don't want to. I want to go automatically, but you know.
No, I can't do that again. I can't. I was nearly sick in the semi-final of the FA Cup when we equalised. It's like, oh, I can't go through that again. Please, no.
Out of body experience, isn't it? Those matches,
mate. I'll tell you what, it's just
unbelievable.
Unbelievable. But do you know the highlight that day? Lewis Bink's tackle on Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to keep saying it for the rest of my life. Absolutely brilliant. Listen, guys, thank you so much. Can't wait for Saturday. See you both there Saturday. It's going to be brilliant. And
we'll be back Sunday for a review of the game. Sunday night.
we will. Yeah, we will be back Sunday. Ken will be hosting on Sunday, 7:30. Come and join us with hopefully our first 3 points of the season and one step closer to winning the league. That'll be if we get 3 points, wouldn't it?
It's true.
Yes.
It is. So
87 to go.
yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. It's just unbelievable. Listen, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube. Absolutely brilliant. And if you are on Facebook or Twitter, please give us a like on there and follow us as well. It'd be out of this world. We'll see you on Sunday night, and take care. And let's bring home the 3 points on Saturday. Play up, Sky Blues.
Play up,
Play
Sky
up, Blues. Good night.
Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.